It's 2026 and almost everything is online and accessible nowadays, even people's lifestyles. It comes to a point where people can't enjoy things without pulling out their phones and posting. But the topic I'm mainly focusing on here is actually about those who want to push going viral and doing more questionable things to get out there. We could talk about how people are all glued to their phones and don't know how to just take time to sink things in, but instead go for quick fame or quick money. I know I might sound like a hater, but I'm really making this video to remind or guide people of the bigger picture. I think some of us forget about the consequences of posting online. Like when the internet first was getting big, I remember learning how to be careful about the things that I post because it could bite us in the ass later. This can range from saying racial slurs or cursing at people online to straight up posting nudes or being in a fatal position doing obscure things for attention. When I tell you there's a specific post that made me want to make this video, like it really irritated me seeing it. I know it's meant to give people laugh and there's always going to be some kind of humor. Like I see a video of this guy dancing and he's telling people to record. Like that is funny to me. But when you're literally in a fatal position, acting like super childish, I question what your integrities are. Like, what are your morals? What are you achieving here? Like, I get it, you're trying to get views and you're trying to get likes and you want to get famous, maybe make a quick bag, but that video strictly made me question. Like, I keep getting that video sent to me and I start to question the person that sent me it too. Like, why are you enjoying this? Is this not making you question anything? Anyways, I get it. People make a lot of money posting things online, and some people just got to do what they got to do nowadays, especially with everything being online. It still makes sense. But do we not sit and question how it makes us look when we do it? Imagine whatever it is that you're doing if you're posting these things. What it's going to look like to somebody if it doesn't work out? What is it going to look like if you're trying to get a job and the hiring manager sees this? What is it going to look like if you're trying to get married, for instance, kind of like in my last video, and the father sees this video? Or I guess even pictures for that matter, comments, I guess, if you want to get a little in depth. Like, what is that going to look like to people in their first impression of you? It's like these people got handed a phone with no supervision and no rule book and just thought it was so funny and it somehow just went viral. Now, this isn't always talking about like just funny videos. I'm just talking that specifically. Even if a crazy nude photo just goes viral. You know, it'd actually be worse if you did that and it doesn't actually go viral and it doesn't get you anything at all. Like, what was the point in all that? Like, you're risking that for what? So I can get it. Maybe these people don't care about what people think of them, but this really can affect the majority of lives in a super negative way. I do question if this is ever going to get them the right connections for networking or serious relationships in the future. I'm a big religious guy personally, so I do want to quickly ask what they think about how God is watching them doing these outrageous things as well. You can really argue a lot of these points if somebody doesn't have a religion or doesn't really believe. Maybe they're not wanting to get married. I saw a lot of you commenting that in the last video. Or never even wanting to work a simple 9 to 5. And I'll say, okay, let's just be realistic a bit. Going viral is temporary. And when it comes to making money in general, or even going viral, this isn't something that you can completely rely on for the rest of your life. Even the biggest creators that you guys know have multiple businesses that they run and they don't stick to one income because that can vanish at any given time. Especially when we're talking about fame and anything online that can change constantly. To sacrifice even further business opportunities because of an image you're placing on yourself is just crazy to me. Like, I really do sound like a hater. Like, I do apologize. I don't know. For me, I'm sticking to one side here. Like there are scenarios where I guess, see people recover, but the internet's forever, so always be careful about what you decide to post. I personally think the biggest issue with all of this is the attention that people are getting and how much people are watching and willing to give these creators so much attention and fame. When I see OF models making the money that they are making, I question what kind of people are handing them their hard-earned cash. Girls turn 18 and on their birthday they make an OF. That's just insane. I'm gonna give you a little story. In high school, there was this girl. Didn't even go to my school district. Wasn't even in my town. She was damn near a half hour away in another town, and multiple different towns knew of her. This girl was crazy. I mean, we're talking drugged her grandma. We're talking did drugs that I can't even name. I can't even pronounce. Things that you've never even heard of. The things that I've heard about this person were actually insane for how old we were. And I know she was younger. The reason I'm even bringing her up, because I don't even want to bring like attention. Luckily, I'm not saying any names, but this person turned 18 and did an OF and she got crazy attention. Now, personally, I've never downloaded the app. I don't even know. Like, do they even have a website or anything? Like, I have never been anywhere near OF at all. But all I gotta say is the fact that you can just turn 18 and people are ready. Like, okay, like that bad baby situation I heard about, like this is just crazy. Like these people were paying attention to girls when they were minors and waiting for them to turn 18. Like just bam, like, oh yeah, oh it's midnight. Let's get it. What is going on? Why are there people like this that are feeding them this? There's a whole reason why these OF models are making more than the hard working athletes. The people that we thought were making the most money are now being outclassed by people that are showing their whole body off and selling their souls to the internet. Like, I don't even think being 18 is even grown. Like, you know, this is just immaturity. Like, if they're making more money than NBA players, can you even blame them? Like, actually, we really can't blame them. They're just chasing the bag and playing the game. The problem is the people feeding them. You gotta question who's encouraging these videos to pop and who's encouraging them to keep going. And I don't want to say that I'm the one to judge, but I really am judging the person that's sending me the videos. At the end of the day, whoever's making these videos, photos, posts, whatever it is, like these guys are human. These women are human. We gotta just remember that at the end of the day. Like we have no idea what's going on in the background. I know I'm not the only one that overthinks some of these posts. Like, I get it. Like, shouldn't think too much about it. But when you just think that this is a normal person posting these things, it makes me sick to my stomach. I get if it's a creator's decision to post, but I'm a true believer that they should learn from their mistakes the hard way and get humbled before it turns into something way worse in the long run. I'm not trying to be the fun police. Like, I like me a good meme or three. I just think that we need to cool it when it comes to selling ourselves. Let's have a little respect and enjoy the internet without making a fool of ourselves. Because when these people eventually realize what they did to themselves over time, it will already have been too late. If for some odd reason one of these creators ends up seeing this video, I only hope you don't deal with the absolute hell I've seen most creators go through and you learn from mistakes quickly, but I still think that you should be humbled. Only because then you might actually learn from your mistake and not try to do it again. We live in a world where people will encourage degeneracy for the sake of fiending for women's attention, having a good laugh, or just being bored and seeing people get hurt. People need to stop paying for the monthly OF subs. People need to stop liking and sharing weird videos of people doing odd things for clicks. And we need to watch what we say and comment. We should be scrolling right past these things and not constantly getting it recommended to us in the future. I always thought that stuff like the pranks back in the day that actually hurt people went too far. And as I got older, when I hear rappers making music about drugs and messing up women, I finally start to question it more. Like, I really did love listening to hip hop when I was younger, but now I realize what I was feeding myself. Not to mention, artists get paid to talk more about the foul stuff and get more people off track with life. When you get to the point where you question yourself for consuming certain content, it says a lot about the person who's actually making the content. Not only did they put themselves behind a camera or whatever it is, like a mic, but they also spent the time packaging the content, editing it, posting it, etc. I don't need to bother getting into the big creators that have a whole team behind them, helping them make the videos. Like, this is all paid off their salaries. Like, I get it. Times are tough and life is expensive. But the true rich person will always be the person that has the freedom to control themselves. Not the person that sells themselves away for profit, even if it's portrayed the other way around. Look, if you're a believer, we all know, true believers all know this is a test. And God, I just gotta say, if you're selling yourself, you're failing the test, then you need to wake up. I know I went on a decent rant and I sound really negative, or maybe I'm pushing some kind of agenda, but I really do feel strongly about this topic. And if you agreed with any of this or have anything to add, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.